All right, 7th graders, welcome back for our exciting conclusion of the Bird Beak Lab. This is part 2, and as you can see, we've got all the food sources. So these fine contestants, again, Mr. Nicholson with the tweezers, Mrs. Shackley with the fork, Mr. Goyette with the clothespin, and Mr. Roberts with the binder clip. We'll have 1 minute to survive. They can eat whatever they want, 1 item of food at a time. And when the time concludes, they will put their bird beaks down. On your marks, get set, go. Delicious. Mr. Nicholson, do you have any strategies going into this last round?
Going for the easy objects I can grab with this.
Which are what?
Toothpicks and rubber bands.
Rubber bands. Miss Shockley, how are you approaching this?
Well, mine's a little different because I have little prongs, so I have to go with things I can scoop.
Ah, yes. Like what?
Like the beans and possibly macaroni.
Ah, yes. And Mr. Goyette, what is your approach to winning today?
Because my clothespin is inverted, I gotta go for the rubber bands because they're the easiest.
Ah, yes. And Mr. Roberts, how are you winning it?
Well, at the beginning, the beans were the easiest for me to pick up, but they're all at the bottom, so I have to go with the toothpicks because they are arranged differently and they're easier to pick up when all the food sources is here. So
Ah,
it's easier
excellent.
to get one at a time.
And with that being said, we are done.
I'm also watching Mr. Roberts pick up.
All right, so go ahead, stop, you cheater. Cheater, it's done, time's up. Time's up. All right, go ahead and count the contents of your cup. Go ahead and arrange them by their different food sources, and then I'll ask you guys to tell me which food sources and how many of each you had. All right, Mr. Goyette, you had the clothespin. How many rubber bands did you have?
I had 9 rubber bands and 2 toothpicks.
9 rubber bands, 2 toothpicks, and nothing else?
Nothing else.
All right, Miss Shockley, are you set?
Yes, I have 11 of the pinto beans, 4 macaronis, 2 rubber bands, and 1 toothpick.
All right, and that was with the fork?
That was with the fork.
Okay. All right, what do you got, Mr. Roberts, with your little binder clip?
15 rubber bands, 19 toothpicks.
15 rubber bands, 19 toothpicks. Let's see how Mr. Tweezerberg did.
Got a lot of toothpicks.
7 rubber bands.
7 rubber bands,
2 macaroni.
2 macaroni,
28 toothpicks.
28 toothpicks with the tweezers. And that concludes part 2. Go ahead and say hi to the kids at home. And thank you for participating. Hope you guys are having a great day.